Hey, good evening, everybody. It is Monday. Man, can you believe it is February 1? That is hard to believe. Man, where'd January go? It like, boom, it flew by. It flew by. Mark Gassert, Sales Concepts, and obviously via Mark's message right here in Peachtree Corners, Georgia, the peachiest place on the planet. And why am I here this evening? Well, it's another reminder. We got that thing on every Wednesday. So I promised myself I just put out a little tickler here and remind everybody if you choose and you're not aware of what Sales Concepts is, what it does. We're going to be talking about a virtual online workshop on Wednesday, which will actually be the 3rd, and it's asking questions and qualifying. Ask the right questions and know where you stand, identify and confirm your assumptions. And real quick, I noticed we got a question or two up here, but I'm going to kind of go through these real quick. Tomorrow, I'm going to delve into a little bit more. And, I'm going to touch real quick what we're going to discuss. And the first thing, we're going to talk about the power of questions, the importance of asking questions, and also with that, bringing an idea or two to the table, and really focusing on, your customer when you do this, whether it's virtually, face to face. For some of you, you might have that privilege and honor here in this illustrious state, the Commonwealth. We do not here in Georgia. So we're still pretty much virtual, making it happen out there. And then the other item we're going to look at is successful people ask great questions, right? How true is that? And this will kind of set the tone of your engagement with the customer, whether it's for the first time, the type of questions you're going to ask. Get them thinking, because it truly is about them and not you. And once you state the question or ask the question, listen, right? And then we're going to talk about like obstacles to asking questions. Some people feel inhibited about asking questions. If you ask the appropriate questions, no real need to worry about it, right? And here's my all-time favorite. And we all do this. We struggle in life. Why don't we ask enough questions? Some of us want to be self-proclaimed experts, and we're not. And by far, I ask a lot of questions because each day I'm learning something new. And the older I have gotten in life, the more questions I have about everything out there. But this is another item we'll be talking about: how to develop superior questions. That's another thing we'll hit on tomorrow morning. And so you've asked, now listen. And when I say that, the most annoying thing, and this seems to be a trend, I've been with family members, I've been out and about. I know we've all been in hibernation, but this bad boy right here, kind of gets in the way. People will ask you a question and then they'll like start texting and going crazy. And, don't do that when you're with a customer, please. I'm just sharing it with you. I have seen some people do that. That is the rudest thing you possibly could do, is pull out your iPhone or your iPad or whatever you've got in your hand there. Just don't do it. Make sure you look people, eyeball to eyeballs, they used to say back in the day, and really, show genuine interest. After you ask, then listen, and listen up here, and if it's okay to jot down a couple notes in the process, there's nothing wrong with that. And then methods to improve your listening. We're going to talk about that as well. We all need to work on that, me included. That is something I consistently challenge myself with daily. And then we got this one right here: assumptions impede our ability to ask questions and listen. I mean, this is going to be a dynamite 60-minute of pure engaging workshop. People from different industries, titles, positions, and it's all going to happen February 3rd 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. And you can go, and I'll show you exactly where you can go to, right? You can hop on board right here. mgassert at salesconcepts.com. If you have any questions, you can call me. There's my number. That's the fee, $139. And you can even go to the website, and I'll correct that for tomorrow, but it should be asking questions. No biggie, because if you go to this website, it'll still direct you to the current, workshop that we're working on here. There's my phone number, and all in all, $139 if you register. Listen to this. Here's the beauty of this. And you come back to me and say, Mark, it was a bust. I hated it. It sucked. It was no good. We're going to refund the $139. That's a promise. Absolutely, positively. And all you got to do is go to salesconcepts.com, check it out, see about the different programs. Some of these things may not apply to everybody, but what we're about really, when you break it down, is, developing a competitive, confident edge, I guess you could say. And that's what these workshops do, And on top of that, we can even customize it for, your specified industry or what you're looking for. I am going to say hello to some people out here, and let's see who we got. We got Kenny Mayberry. Hey, Mark, and Peachtree Corners, Georgia. Thank you, Kenny. And he comes back. Good question, Mark. Okay. And me too. Cool. Yeah, well, I appreciate that, Kenny. Yeah, we all need to work on our listening skills. Regardless of how sophisticated we get with technology and what we think technology is going to do for us, human to human, mammal to mammal, yeah, we need to be working on those skills. That's very important. And the other thing I wanted to share with us here before I say adios, and I'll be with us tomorrow, and we'll get in depth. We'll go over some of these things. I always like to have a quote or two, and I've got to share this because this is applicable to what we're going to talk about in the next 2 days. But open your ears before you open your mouth. It may surprise your eyes. Earl Nightingale. That's a quote by him. Open your ears before you open your mouth. It may surprise your eyes. That's a beautiful statement right there, isn't it? I challenge you with that. And for some of you folks that like to worry all the time, I pulled this up. It seems people are worrying about all these crazy things. And, whether it's to get better on your job or things aren't going fast enough in your business, here's a little thing about worry. Worry affects the whole nervous system. I've never known a man who died from overwork. There you go. But many who have died from doubt. Stop worrying about everything. Stop worrying about like, hey, does this person like me? Or, hey, did I come across the wrong way? Or, hey, maybe I could have done, excuse yourself if you didn't mean to do it. And as they say, Fido, forget it and drive on. Things happen. You make a mistake. Just like I'm here, I've probably made a mistake or two. And, so be it. But we're going to move on. And that's how you get better at things. Don't be afraid to try new things in that process. Got another comment out here. Man, Kenny's just keep coming back, man. Knockout message. Hey, thank you. You know what, Kenny? Everybody asks. And, hey, Mark, what's the message? Well, let me just go back. I'll reread this quote before I back on out of here. Worry affects the whole nervous system. And I've never known a man who died from overwork, but many who have died from doubt. Dr. Charles Mayo. And I will share that with you. I'll bet you Benjamin Franklin Gay knows where I got that quote from, The Pride of Eastlake. And then I'm going to go back. I have to go back, because it's such a good one. And I do call him Earl the Pearl Nightingale. And I know this is an old timer for some of you, but this guy, you talk about wisdom, and he got knocked around, knocked down all around, part of the greatest generation. Pearl Harbor, he almost got blown up on the Arizona. And Strangest Secret. That's the guy, Earl Nightingale. Go check him out. But open your ears before you open your mouth. It may surprise your eyes. Let me say that one more time. Open your ears before you open your mouth. It may surprise your eyes. So remember, if you can make it this Wednesday, put it down in your calendar. I'm not jumping up and down for you to attend. I'm sharing this content with you. And if it is of interest, feel free to climb on board. We would love to have you at 11 a.m. Eastern this Wednesday or 8 a.m. Pacific. And, it's all about recognizing your own worth and value. And that's what we try and do at Sales Concepts. We come together and sit down with you virtually, have a call, and we talk about your intel, your situations, what we can do to help you grow and develop, accelerate your sales process, even your management process, because we do offer customized programs. What makes us unique is we're genuine, we care. Yes, we're not a monster conglomerate, but the big thing about us is customization. And that, my friend, we invest in mankind. And that is what makes us truly unique. You won't know till you climb on board the Sales Concepts train and, take a peek behind the curtain and see what we're all about. So with that, everybody, Mark Gassert, Sales Concepts via Mark's Message, Peachtree Corners, Georgia, the peachiest place on the planet. And like I tell everybody, don't forget, be a leader, be a friend. Most important of all, be of service. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Have a tremendous evening with your family and gear it up for Tuesday to have another successful day. Catch you.